Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Tuesday, back with the Helix, and since I haven't thought of anything better to do, meaning a preset package, I'm still just wondering, waiting for inspiration to strike. Eventually something will happen. So I'm just going to do presets and tutorials for the rest of the week and name that riff tomorrow. So today, I watched a video earlier today that someone sent me of a guy doing a talk box type thing with the Helix. So I took a bit of his design and then added some of my own stuff to it, and I still don't think it sounds very talk boxy because the voice box in this thing just doesn't sound talk boxy at all to me. So that's why I'm not going to put this into a preset package and charge for it. That's why it's free, because it's not that great. Shall we? All right, here we are at the Helix. I've got some gate happening, as I do, using a bit of compression in front, and this time it's for a reason, not just to compress it. If you look at the emphasis in the mix, push the expression forward when we're on expression number 1. So I've got to engage the toe switch to make the wahs and the talk box voice boxes come on. So it just increases the emphasis in the mix, giving it a little bit more urgency. And it's sort of like the wah comp trick that I did years ago, one of my earliest videos. Valve driver, my favorite overdrive, along with the my favorite amp here. We're going for a sort of a 70s, early 80s kind of crunch sound, not super distorted, kind of vintagey. And a cool thing that I learned from the video that I watched, and I'll link the guy's video in the description of this so you can watch his video too and see where this idea came from. I don't remember whose it was. Somebody else sent it to me. So basically what I've done is I've set up the split to be enabled for the wah. So when the split is all the way pulled back to the heel, it's at B75. All the way forward, we're at A100. And basically the reason for that is because the two voice boxes are set differently. One has an A sound, one has an O sound. So on the bottom it's oh, wow, 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 wow. So it's going between the two. And it's basically doing what a wah-wah does, but as the voice box. And I've increased the level on these a little bit to try and get a little more emphasis out of them. I've got an EQ on the high one that when you press the expression forward, you get more mid-range. And some highs are accentuated and the lows are pulled back. On the bottom EQ, the highs are pulled off. So it's more of a low-endy thing. And then up top here, we've got the wah, and it's throaty wah, and it's only going from 36 to 77. I think his went from like 39 to 74 or something like that. I changed mine. Oh, I want to change the level. There you go. Quick change there. And then the top path goes down to path 2A and into a pair of IRs split evenly. The high watt 3A, Marshall 1960V 3A. There's a little bit of reverb after it. So let me, oh, what happened with the camera? Let me put this sucker on the ground and then demonstrate some sounds. There you go, everybody. If you would like this piece of shit, no, this preset, it's going to be part of the week's presets. I'll send them all out this weekend, all in one shot, along with the IR info. It uses a pair of 3 Sigma audio IRs, as do most of my presets. And I mean, it's pretty cool. It does definitely give you a different flavor to the wah, which is nice. Because the wahs are good, but adding, you know, a little bit of the talkbox element and then the compression element to it really, you know, does something special to the wah. So it's really more of a wah special than a talkbox. What do you want for nothing? Rubber biscuit? Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with a Name That Riff for you. Good times. That'll give me some time to work on the Wheel of Tunes. I'm supposed to have it done by Saturday. I now have all of the parts. I just have to do some stuff to it. Problem is, let me share some of my problems with you people. This is a piece of 3/8 inch all thread. Now, the bushings that I have that are super awesome ball bearing bushings are just a little bit more than 3/8. Just a hair. Now, I could attempt to ream this out a little bit, although it's on a ball bearing, so good luck getting it to do anything, getting it to move. Well, it'll move, that's the problem. So I'm going to take a wire brush attachment on my drill to these threads, see if I can knock them down just enough so that I can get it through here. We'll see. I'm going to try that tomorrow. And if that fails, then shit. Then I guess I'll try dremeling out these bushings. Times is hard, man. Trying to make shit, fabricate stuff when you don't have a machine shop to do things in anymore. Man, life was easy in the 80s when I had a machine shop. Or I worked at a machine shop. And we could do whatever we wanted on our off time. I could use the drill press, the lathe. What else do we have? We had all kinds of stuff. We had a 20-ton press there. Not that I'd need to use that, but we had all types of lathes and presses and, man, every kind of tool you can imagine. Good times. And old school stuff. Nothing computerized. You had to set it all up yourself, manually. Ooh. I almost lost a finger one day. I digress. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.